Hello, I'm Hino from Hinoart Materials. This video is a quick review of the brand new Holbein Irodori Gouache. I have a lot of stories to tell you about Irodori, so as soon as they arrived, I bought myself the entire collection. The Irodori Gouache is a line of artist quality gouache from the Japanese brand Holbein. It is inspired by Japanese antique painting as a modern alternative to the traditional Nihonga pens and pigments. It is a newly recreated version of the semi-opaque Holbein Irodori Antique Watercolour line that was discontinued 3 years ago, now redeveloped with a new formula and presented as a gouache. I personally have a long history with Irodori, tracing back to 10 years ago during my university time. I bought my first 24-color Irodori set by a Japanese friend, and I like it so much that I've been using it all these years, including in this illustration still used on my shop's name card today. Before Irodori was known in the Vietnamese market, I started selling these pocket sets to introduce it to everyone here. I even hand-painted all these color charts for each set and tried to study the meanings of Japanese traditional colors in general. It was the first product I tried to sell before I even decided to establish my own shop. So when Irodori was discontinued, I was very sad. But no worries, it's back now. Of course, I've got the old stuff here to try comparing them. The new Irodori Gouache also consists of 48 colors, divided into 4 sets: spring, summer, autumn, winter. You can use it for painting or for traditional hand printing like ukiyo-e. It's supposed to be more convenient than mixing paints traditionally. My favorite thing about Irodori is how it recreates the traditional colors of Japan, taken after the Japanese botanical kimono dyes, some from literature, poetry, or even history. Since the Japanese names for the colors of the old and new products overlaps a lot, I'm trying to compare some of them, including my favorite colors and the very staple colors of Japanese art. First is a very opaque color called byakuroku, or whitish green. Next is enji, basically Japanese carmine, and is a very transparent color. These colors feel very Japanesque and they stand out in their own way. Some of the colors don't look different between old and new versions, but when it dries, you can see that they indeed have different pigment formulas. It's obvious for this enji color when the old one becomes whitish after drying out and the new one retains the transparency without any milking out, as it says on the box. Please do notice that not all colors are repetition of the old ones. Some are unique to the new collection. I must swatch some of them right now. They all look nice, but I found some of my instant favorites, including this Kihara color, which is like green gold, but not in watercolor, it's gouache. The old set only has one metallic gold color, while the new one has 2. One is a rich warm gold akakin, and the other is a bluish gold called aokin. The pens work well individually, so if you can't afford to buy the whole set, you can just pick out some colors that look interesting to you and pop them into your extended palette, adding something special to your paintings. Actually, I don't need to swatch them all now, since as an official retailer, I would set this hand-painted chart from Holbein, maybe done by someone I already met at Holbein. I scanned the chart for you guys, link in description. I've also noted down the color correspondence between the new and old set, also pointing out which colors are entirely new. It's busy these days, so I can't do a proper painting yet, but I'm eager to try, so I'm gonna draw a small bookmark. You see, I use a very dark color paper, so the coverage is pretty good. The most special thing about Japanese traditional colors is that it's very difficult to mix these colors to be exactly how they are supposed to be historically. Each color has a name and its own role in Japanese culture, has its own story, so out of respect, it's recommended to not mix them together, so you will lose what makes them unique and stand out from all these other standard paint products. So I restrain myself from mixing here. Basically just layering the paints on top of each other. I'm very happy with how this turned out. The colors came out so pretty and vibrant and smooth. I'm falling in love with it again, just like the good old days, if not better if I do say so myself.